Albuquerque in the last 5 years has had more homicides than the previous 10 years combined. And so hearing numbers like that, sad to hear that, but not surprised.
448, that's how many homicides have happened in Albuquerque in the past 5 years.
And more than 200 of those happening in 2021 and last year. But what's happened to those charged with first-degree murder? Target 7's John Cardinelli joins us now with what he found.
Well, Shelley and Doug, Target 7 has logged every case in which someone has been charged with first-degree murder in Bernalillo County from 2018 to 2022, and we tracked the outcomes. This is what we found. 270 people have been charged with first-degree homicide in Bernalillo County in the last 5 years.
Every morning you wake up, it seems like there's another murder in Albuquerque.
So what's happened to those charged with the crime? Target 7 has discovered that 60% of the cases are still pending, meaning a final judgment or plea deal has not been made.
Remember, we had the pandemic that basically slowed down the court system significantly, and so I'm not surprised.
So what has happened to cases with outcomes? Turns out only 4% of cases actually went to trial, while 24% of the time a case ended with a plea agreement. So why don't more cases go to trial?
Why a lot of those cases result in a plea rather than going to trial? Because without that minimum threshold of a sentencing guideline like we have in the federal system, you're not going to get a better outcome. What you're going to do is expend more resources, and you're likely going to end up in the exact same place that you would have ended up without a trial.
Target 7 found the average time a person is spending behind bars if convicted is 14.5 years.
It seems to me that that's just an extremely low number. You have family members that are reliving that moment for the rest of their lives.
And out of all 270 cases, only twice was someone sentenced to life in prison.
The life sentence in New Mexico basically is 30 years in New Mexico. We don't have the death penalty anymore. I would say that I think I would have anticipated there would be a larger number of life sentences just because of what you hear on television and in the media about the murder cases going to trial.
And another interesting find was that in 15 of the cases, somebody is on a warrant, meaning they haven't been arrested yet. And some of those cases go back to 2021. For Target 7, I'm John Cardinelli.
According to APD, so far this year, there have been 33 homicides.